Are we really going to give her a proper burial after she killed herself?
Yes, so hurry up and finish the grave. They examined her case and said she should get a proper burial.
But how? Unless she can't swim?
Yeah, or the water came to her.
What do you mean?
If she puts herself in the water and drowns herself, she's the one doing it. She's at fault. But if the water comes to her and drowns her, she's not at fault. Therefore, she is innocent.
Is that how the law sees it?
Yes, so.
Rubbish. If she was another wealthy puppet like the royals, we wouldn't have to be digging this grave right now.
Yeah, it's a pity that the rich puppets have more freedoms to kill themselves than the rest of us normal Christian puppets. Now come on, keep digging.
How about you go and get some wine? That would be good. Come on, go.
Does this puppet realize what he's doing? Singing while digging a grave?
Maybe the thought of death doesn't bother him anymore.
Yes, people who work in this line of work can't afford to be sensitive, I guess.
But after stealing steps, hath clawed me in his clutch, have slipped into puppet lands if I had been such.
This puppet once had a hand in it and could speak. This jackass is throwing it around like it belonged to Cain, who did the first murder.
Yes, my lord.
And now it's the property of Puppet Worm. Its lower sock knocked off and hit on the head with a shovel. That's quite a reversal of fortune, isn't it? If we could only see it. Are these socks worth nothing more than bowling pins now?
A pickaxe and a shovel, a sheet of funeral cloth. Oh, pit of dirt is what we need for a guest like this one here.
There's another. Could this be Puppet Lawyer's sock? The deeds to his properties would barely fit in his coffin, and the coffin's all the property he gets to keep?
No more than that, my lord.
Isn't the parchment of legal document made of sheepskin?
Yes, my lord. And calfskin, too.
Anyone who puts his trust in such documents is a sheep or a calf. I'll talk to this puppet. Excuse me, sir. Puppet, whose grave is this?
It's mine, sir. Oh, pit of dirt is what we need for a guest like this one here.
I think it really must be yours, since you're the one lying in it.
And you're lying outside of it, so it's not yours. As for me, I'm not lying to you in it. It's really mine.
But you're lying in it, being in it, and saying it's yours. It's for the dead, not the living, so you're lying.
That's a lively lie, sir. It jumped so fast from me to you.
What puppet man are you digging it for?
For no puppet man, sir.
What puppet woman, then?
For no puppet woman either.
What puppet should be buried in it?
One who used to be a puppet, but, bless her soul, is dead now.
Puppet Horatio, we have to speak precisely, or he'll get the better of us with his wordplay. How long have you been a gravedigger?
Every day since King Puppet Hamlet defeated Puppet Fortinbras.
How long was that?
You don't know that? It was the day that young Puppet Hamlet was born. The one who went crazy and got sent off to Puppet Island.
Why was he sent to Puppet Island?
Because he was crazy. He'll recover his sanity there. Or if he doesn't, it won't matter in Puppet Island.
Why not?
Because nobody will notice he's crazy. Everyone there is crazy as he is.
How did he go crazy?
In a strange way, they say.
What do you mean, in a strange way?
By losing his mind.
On what grounds?
Right here in Puppet Island. I've been the church warden for 30 years, since childhood. Here's a sock puppet that's been here for 23 years.
Whose was that?
Who do you think?
I really don't know.
Damn that crazy mad puppet. He poured a pitcher of white wine on my head once. This skull is Puppet Yorick, the Puppet King's Chester.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Let me see. Oh, poor Puppet Yorick. I used to know him, Puppet Horatio, a very funny guy with an excellent imagination. Puppet Horatio, tell me something.
What's that, my lord?
Do you think Puppet the Great looked like this when he was buried?
Exactly like that.
It smelled like that too?
Just as bad, my lord.
How low can we fall, Puppet Horatio? Isn't it possible to imagine that the noble ashes of Puppet the Great could end up plunging a hole in a barrel?
If you thought that, you'd be thinking too much.
No, not at all. Just follow the logic. He died, he was buried, he returned to dust, the dust is dirt, and dirt makes mud we use to stop up holes. So why can't someone plug a beer barrel with the dirt that used to be? The great Emperor Puppet Caesar, dead and turned to clay, might plug up a hole to keep the wind away. Oh, to think that the same body that once ruled the world can now patch up a wall. But quiet, be quiet, the man. Okay. Here comes the Puppet King, the Queen, and the noble puppet of the court. Who are they following, and with such a plain and scrawny ceremony? It means the corpse they're following took its own life. Must have been from a wealthy family. Let's stay for a bit.
What other rights are you going to give her?
That's Puppet Laertes, a very noble young man. Listen.
What other rights are you going to give her?
I performed as many rites as I'm permitted. Her death was suspicious, and were it not for the fact that the Puppet King gave orders to bury her here, she'd have been buried outside the church graveyard. She deserves to have rocks and stones thrown at her body, but she has had prayers read for her and is dressed up like a pure virgin, with flowers tossed on her grave and the bed tolling for her.
Isn't there any other rite you can perform?
No, nothing. We would profane the other dead souls here if we sang the same requiem for her that we sang for them.
Lay her in the ground and let violets bloom from her lovely pure flesh. I'm telling you, my puppet sister will be an angel in heaven while you're howling in hell.
What, the beautiful puppet Ophelia?
Sweet flowers for a sweet girl. I once hoped you'd be my puppet son's wife. I thought I'd be tossing flowers on your wedding bed, my sweet girl, not on your grave.
Oh, damn 3 times, damn 10 times, the evil man whose wicked deed deprived you and your indigenous mind. Hold off burying her until I've caught her in my arms once more. Now pile the dirt onto the living and the dead alike. You've made a mountain higher of a Mount Sock or Mount Puppet.
Who's the one whose grief is so loud and clear? Whose words of sadness make the planets stand still in the heavens as if they've been hurt by what they've heard? It's me, Puppet Hamlet, the sock.
To hell with your sock!
You bastard! Ah! Oh!
That's no way to pray. Please, take your hands off my throat. I may not be rash and quick to anger, but I have something dangerous in me which you should be beware of. Take your hands off.
Pull them apart.
Hamlet! Hamlet!
Please, my lord, calm down.
I'll fight him over this issue till I don't have the strength to blink.
Oh, my puppet son, what issue is that?
I loved Puppet Ophelia. 40,000 puppets, if you added all their love together, could match mine. What are you going to do for her?
Oh, he's crazy, Puppet Laertes.
For the love of God, be patient with him.
Damn it, show me what you're going to do for her. Will you cry, fight, stop eating, cut yourself, drink vinegar, eat a crocodile? I'll do all that. Did you come here to whine? To outdo me by jumping into her grave so theoretically? To be buried alive with her? So will I. And if you rattle on about mountains, then I'll let them throw millions of acres over us. It'll be so high a peak that it scrapes against heaven and makes Mount Puppet look like a wart. See, I could talk as crazy as well as you.
This is pure insanity. He'll be like this for a while. Then he'll be as calm and quiet as a dove waiting for her eggs to hatch.
Listen, sir, why do you treat me like this? I always loved you, but it doesn't matter. Even a hero like Puppet Hercules can't keep cats from acting like cats and dogs like dogs.
Please, Puppet Horatio, go with them. Don't forget our talk last night, and try to be patient. We'll take care of this problem soon. Puppet Gertrude, have the guards keep an eye on your puppet's son. A monument shall be built for Ophelia that will last forever. I promise. We'll have the quiet we need soon. In the meantime, let's proceed patiently.
Here's the document. But guess what I did after?
What?
I forged another letter, saying the ones to deliver this letter should be put to death immediately, without giving them time to confess to a priest.
What about the royal puppet seal?
I have my own ring with the royal puppet seal on it.
So, Puppet Rosencrantz and Puppet Guildenstern are walking to their own deaths?
They were asking for it.
Welcome back, Puppet Land, Puppet Hamlet.
Thank you.
I have a message from his puppetness.
Go on.
The King Puppet has bet that a dozen rounds of fencing between you and Puppet Laertes. He won't beat you by more than 3 hits.
And what if I decline this match?
I meant if you were to agree, Puppet Hamlet.
I do agree then.
I'll tell his puppetness right away.
My lord, Puppet Gosrick has told his puppetness of your agreement to go in the fencing match. The Puppet King would like to know when you'd like to start.
I'll do it whenever my uncle wants to.
The Puppet King and Queen are coming now, along with everyone else.
Great.
The Puppet Queen would like you to speak to Puppet Laertes before you fence.
Okay, dismissed.
Puppet Laertes, Puppet Hamlet, pounded.
I'm sorry for everything I've done to you, but you must know that I'm sick.
I can't forgive you just yet, but I will accept your love as love.
Let's play this friendly fencing match.
Yes.
Give them the swords, Puppet Ostrich. Let's begin. Judges, pay close attention.
That was a hit.
No, it was not.
What's your call, referee?
Hit!
Well, let's continue then.
Here's some drink first.
Let me finish this match. Place it there. I shall drink it later.
Another hit.
Yes, you got me.
Oh, my son looks out of breath. Here, son, wipe your sweat with my handkerchief.
Honey, don't drink that.
Excuse me, hon, but I shall drink as I please.
That was a poison cup. It's too late now.
Here, son, have some.
Oh no, Mother. I shall have some later.
Let's continue, please.
Hit me with your best shot, Laertes.
Stop the match. This is
Ow.
getting out of hand.
No, let's continue.
Someone take care of the queen.
The queen has fainted from the sight of the lady.
No, the drink. Puppet Hamlet. The drink was poisoned.
Lock the doors. We have a traitor in this room.
It's me, Puppet Hamlet. You are also going to die. Nothing in this world can cure us. The sword you are holding right now is dipped in poison. The Puppet King is to blame.
Treason! Treason!
Here, you incest-breeding, murdering puppet. Drink this poison, follow my mother.
I am sorry, Hamlet. Please forgive me as I forgive you.
God will forgive you, and I will follow you into heaven in a minute. Goodbye to all you watching. I'm dying. Puppet Horatio, you're alive. I want you to tell everyone what happened. Set the story straight for me.
I shall, my lord. Pew pew!
Boom!
What is that, Rocketh?
Puppet Jungle is invading.
Oh, Horatio, I am dying. Tell Puppet Fort Ross he has my vote in the election.
Good night, my sweet prince.
What has happened here?
A tragedy.
What a horrible sight. Our news from Puppet Island arrives too late. Who will thank us now?
Even if the Puppet King were alive right now, he wouldn't be thanking you. He didn't just carry out these orders, Puppet Hamlet did. You didn't just come from Puppet Jungle and you and from Puppet Island. Soon after this, a tragedy. Let me tell you what happened.
Let all the noble puppets listen. As for me, I have some royal puppet rights to claim.